Andre Khatchaturian of Armenian Sports News, ASM podcast presented by your favorite attorney, Nelson Gevorkyan Esquire. Today we are joined with UFC middleweight fighter Edmen Shahbazyan, who'll be fighting this Saturday night in Atlanta, Georgia against Andre Petroski. Edmen, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Excited to be here. Ready to go Saturday.
Awesome. Yeah, Edmen, first of all, how is dad life treating you? I know you have a child now, and you had some dad strength in the last fight with your first
hmm
round finish. So, what's that been like? How's fatherhood been?
Oh, it's been amazing. I love my son. He just brings a joy to my life every single day, and I'm just extremely blessed and thankful for him. And yeah, the dash train's gonna keep carrying on. That's for sure.
And what a cool coincidence that it's actually Father's Day weekend. So maybe
Yeah.
it's your first Father's Day. So happy early Father's Day to you, and
Thank you.
hopefully
Thank you.
you get some get more dad strength in this fight. So
For
talking
sure.
about your last fight, you're absolutely impressive. When I was watching it, I was like, this is the Edmen Shahbazyan that started his career 11-0. It just kind of felt like a throwback from you. What went right in that fight?
I think just I remained calm, and it's kind of just the experience that I've had like through my ups and downs in the UFC. And Um, I feel like you can't have experience unless you actually do it, you know? So I think it was a sum of all those things, and then also like the hard work I've been putting in behind the scenes. There was a lot more stuff that was to be shown, but you know, the fight ended quick. But who doesn't love a quick finish, you know? But if any other fight goes on further, you know, we have a lot to show, and I've been training really, really hard and improving every single day.
Yeah, is that kind of something like maybe the best benefit, other than like not getting hurt, of finishing a fight so quickly, is that you have all these other tools that you don't show in the fight that you can keep for your next fight? Is that kind of
For sure, because people think you're not working on certain things, so they underestimate that area of yours, and then you'll surprise them. You know, if that point comes in the fight, so it's definitely nice, you know, doing something quick, knowing that you've have all those other stuff in your arsenal and you've been working on it.
yeah? And so, what have you been up to since then? Obviously, you're a father now, and as far as training, your fight was so quick. You're jumping right back into the octagon again. So has anything been changed throughout the last 4 months?
No, just obviously like uh, just preparation, just a little bit different of a style from my last opponent, you know, as far as wrestling goes. But other than that, just been grinding in the gym every single day. Been a great camp, and yeah, I've been wanting to stay active, so I feel like activity is going to be important for me, to just keep being me in there and remain calm and not have too much time off, you know.
Speaking of your opponent, Andre Petroski, tough guy. He's won his last three straight fights. What do you see in him, and how are you planning on attacking him in this fight?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it on paper, I think it's gonna look like a striker versus grappler matchup, but you know, I'm very ready for this guy and whatever he brings to the table. We have a solid game plan coming in, and I expect to expose my expose his skill, his deficiencies, and then do my thing.
You haven't won back-to-back fights since your UFC career began when you started off 3-0. What has happened recently, you think, where after you win a fight, you kind of take a step back in the next fight?
I think it's just been, I don't know, just I've had it like up and down, and it's just, I guess that's the way that my path has been. I don't know, but I'm thankful for every single moment, and I've learned from all those wins and losses, and I'm super grateful for it. You know, I wouldn't take anything back. I think everything happens for a reason, and it's made me a more mature fighter and a better fighter. Absolutely.
I feel like every time I talk to you, it's like maybe a couple times a year, you just seem more and more comfortable being in the UFC. And maybe back then, because you were so young, you weren't. Do you think maybe that could be the difference? You're just more comfortable now?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I've had over 10 fights in the UFC now, so getting that experience in the octagon in the biggest stage from a young age to now, it's been important, and I think that that makes the big difference.
Edmen, this is your first fight.
One second, guys.
Oh,
Sorry,
no
my
worries.
bad. My bad.
What's going on? Edmen, this is your first fight in front of a crowd since 2021. That's like almost 4 years. How's that going to be like for you?
Amazing. I cannot wait. I know it should be a full crowd. And it's a bigger cage too, so I think I like that a lot. You know, it's not the apex cage, so the big cage is going to be a lot of distance. So it's gonna be nice.
All right, interesting. You've told me before though you feel really comfortable fighting in Vegas in the West Coast.
Yeah,
Is this something you're intentionally trying to do? Get out of your comfort zone?
not really. No, I know the UFC's been trying to go out more from the apex and Vegas for these fight night cards, and they called me with the opportunity. I said, let's do it. And I kind of honestly, the fight week feel is a lot different now. You know, it's like you're in the fight. Whereas when it was Vegas, I stay at my house. You know, it's a little more comfortable. But not that I'm not comfortable. You know, the hotel beds are amazing here. It's just you it's like you're locked in here. You're locked in and you're ready to go. So I left my family back home. I'm going to do work, going to handle business, and then come back.
And Edmund, UFC 319 is coming up. That's going to be the championship bout for your division. Just want your opinion on DDP versus Khamzat Chimaev. What do you think about that fight?
It can go to, I think it's a toss up based on if it passes a round or two, it favors DDP. If it doesn't, then Chimaev could get the job done in one or two. That's what I think. I think a lot of people have that opinion. So
Okay, cool. All right, well, there you have it. Edmen Shahbazyan versus Andre Petroski, Saturday night in Atlanta. Edmen, thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck in the fight, and happy early Father's Day.
thank you, brother. I appreciate you a lot. Let's go. Saturday night, tune in, guys. It's going to be a good one.
All right.